Hey folks, in this video we want to explain how we build the Sw-Motech crashbar. We're talking about development and manufacturing, about the material we use and why, and we show you why the crashbar has such a high quality.
Our crash bars are developed directly on the motorcycle. When a new motorcycle model comes into our workshop, our prototype builders check the mounting points on the bike and the specific design of the motorcycle.
First tubes are bent and welded, and as a result we get our first prototype, which is not final for sure.
For our crash bars we use sturdy and strong steel tubes. We use two different diameters. We use 27mm steel tube and 22mm steel tube. They all have a wall thickness of 2.5mm.
What's next in our manufacturing process? We have a prototype where we know this fits to the bike, and out of that we develop a welding model. Like you can see here, this is a welding model for the Honda CB125R for the left side and for the right side. And out of this, the process goes on.
Yeah, and to continue, just to show you, these are the various parts of which the crash bar for the CB125R consists. Now we have to take care of a special welding sequence. This is important in order to avoid material distortion during the welding process. The reason for that is, for the sequence, is that steel gets hot while it's welded. So imagine you weld this part of metal with the steel tube together and it gets hot, then the material gets a certain distortion. And in order to avoid that, the material has first to cool down before it is welded together with the next steel tube. That's how we avoid the distortion, and that's why it's important to have a special sequence for that.
This final welding model is the reference for the production of the first bigger series. We do that in Rauschenberg or in our company in Czech Republic.
Yeah, and in this plant in the Czech Republic, we have several welders who have the highest classification for welding, the CL1 classification, and they are responsible for welding our high-quality crash bars. If we have larger series of crash bars, we use a special welding robot which is able to manufacture large series of crash bars for motorcycles.
Also for the surface, we assure high quality with powder coating the crash bars. Before we cover the crash bars with powder, we do a chemical pre-treatment.
Here you see the final crash bar for the 790 Adventure from KTM. It has beautiful welding seams and an Sw-Motech logo, and it is black powder coated. Just to give you an example for the resistance against rust, we put the black powder coated crash bar into a cabin where salt water is sprayed on the powder coated crash bar, and it has to resist for 720 hours before it starts to rust.
The final crash bar is arriving here at our headquarters in Rauschenberg, and now our quality management is checking if everything's okay. If so, it's ready to go in our shop on sale.
So here are the key facts. We develop our crash bars directly here in our headquarters in Rauschenberg, so that the crash bars fit perfectly to your bike and that they also look good. We build them out of sturdy and robust steel tube. We develop first a prototype and then a welding model.
This welding model is a reference for our welders in Rauschenberg and Czech Republic. Then they go ahead and produces the first series, which comes back to our office, to the quality management, and they check if everything's okay, and then it's on sale in our web shop.
Yeah, and we have a multitude of crash bars available for naked bikes and for adventure bikes. Just check our web shop using the bike filter if the crash bar is available also for your model.
Leave us a comment or a like here and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. See you around.
See you.